morning. Happy Monday. This is Monday, January 20th, 2025. It's Martin Luther King Day, and it's Inauguration Day. So I hope everybody is okay today. You're surviving the cold, even though the coldest temps have not got here yet. Supposedly we're supposed to have a wind chill of 0 or somewhere around there, and you know, I think there's a little bit of exaggeration going on, but I guess we'll see. You know, some of my family members act like that they've never seen 0 temps before, when we just had them a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was. Oh, they don't remember that. I'm like, duh. Oh well. So then I had to look up the history of the cold weather here and the record, and it was in 1985. We had -5. So now the wind chill I'm sure has been colder than that, but I mean the actual temp record is -5. So there you have it. They were all alive then, but they don't remember it. I don't remember it either then, but I do remember the one we had just at Christmas. I want to say it wasn't 2 years ago. I guess it was 3 years ago. I remember. Whatever. Anyway, we'll get off on that. I know y'all are not here to hear me discuss temperatures. I do have several coats with me. I have on layers today because, you know, I sit at the door to the outside and everybody will be coming in and out, letting in the cold air because the day is supposed to get colder as we go on. But you know what? I'll be all right. I will. I'll be all right. So I didn't watch any football this weekend. I did watch the Chili Bowl. The Chili Bowl Nationals. This is a race. This is not football. And it was good. Kyle Larson, you know, he is probably the greatest driver of this current era. He seems to be able to drive most anything. I can see that there's not a lot of people here at work today. They must have decided that it was too cold for them. I'm going down here first just to see if anybody's left, and then I'll go on and back up if they haven't. Now they're messing down here. They got the road blocked. I don't know what's going on there, but I guess it's none of my business since nobody told me. So we'll talk about Tim. I really didn't watch, you know, of course he didn't film much this weekend, to be honest. So there's really not a lot to say. You know, I've said all along, I didn't think Tammy was out of the picture. I still don't think she's out of the picture. Oh, good. We've got one. And, you know, we saw a table setting for 4. You know, when I set my table, I always set it for 4, even if it's nobody but me. That's just what I've always done. So I'm not reading too much into that. All I'm saying is that he's not recording much. And usually that means Tammy is around or he's sick. Well, he didn't act like he was sick, so I'm assuming that she's around. He was walking in that neighborhood that he used to walk in years ago before he moved to Boynton. So either he spent the night over at Fred's, or Tammy has a place, he has a place, or they spent the night at a hotel. I don't know. I just don't feel like he just, I mean, I guess he could have drove over there since he was going to the mall. I don't know. Don't really care. I just feel like that Tammy's around. That's pure speculation. I don't know that. It's an opinion. That's all I got to say about that. And I want to say this right here. Everybody seems to think that we women who talk about Tim is in love with him or has been in love with him. I will tell you from the bottom of my heart, cross my heart and hope to die, whatever, I am not in love with Sarasota Tim. I have never been in love with Sarasota Tim, and I don't think I would ever be in love with him. He's just not my type. I've said over and over again what my type is. I want a man that can fix things. And, you know, if I tell him, you know, can you do this to the house or whatever, they can do it. I'm not saying they're going to do it, but they could do it if they took the time. I want a man who could, I don't know. I just know that he's not the one for me. I don't like men who stand in front of the mirror longer than I do. I don't like men who constantly are out here buying clothes. I mean, I guess you could say I want to dress my man the way I want to dress him. And I know I shouldn't be that way, but I do. I like to dress him the way I want him to dress. And I mean, yes, I let Dave get by with a lot more than I thought I ever would, because I've become more casual over the years. I mean, I would love for him to be in, I don't mind the jeans, but I'd love for him to be in jeans, and I definitely don't want him in a plaid shirt or any kind of cowboy shirt. I don't want that. But I wouldn't mind a nice collared shirt. You know, something a little dressy, a pullover. And I know he don't like to wear any of that, so I don't force him to. I mean, I guess you could say if I wanted him to dress the way I wanted him to, he would look like the minister from Elevation Church. And I mean, I know somebody's going to say, oh, you're in love with the minister from Elevation Church. No, I'm not in love with him. I just think he dresses nicely. Okay? Okay. I'm not in love with anybody that is on YouTube, that has a YouTube channel. I'm not. And that's just the way it is. I hate to disappoint all of you, but I'm not. I'm not. All right. Okay, I went on a journey of watching a lot of Scott. Y'all know who Scott is. He's the stealth man, whatever. I'll insert the little picture here of him. I think he's just cute as can be. I'm not in love with him, but I do think he's cute. I love how he says at the end, and he says it so sincerely, I appreciate you. I just think that's so sweet. And he's been saying that. You know, I went back to his earliest videos, and he's been saying that forever. So it wasn't something he just picked up along the way like I do. So I really am enjoying watching his videos. What else did I do this weekend? I started watching that movie on Netflix with Cameron Diaz, and I couldn't get into it, so I turned it off. What else did I do this weekend? Went to Walmart. Oh, Walmart. Let's talk about Walmart. Okay, Walmart has putting up the makeup behind a glass door, lock and key. And I get it. It's more sanitary. You can't touch it. But how am I going to really know when something's new if I go in there? I mean, I'm going to have to look it up. Try to see if there's something new I want to look at. And I know not everybody is a beauty enthusiast like I am. But it ticks me off that they punish the innocent, because there is nothing that's going to stop anyone from handing that. I know there's cameras everywhere, but when they hand that product over to them, that doesn't mean they're not going to try to go out of the store with it. From what I understand is, unless you're buying something really high dollar, then they walk it up to the register. My thing is that if they really want to prevent stealing, they let the little salesperson that comes and gets you, they have a little portable register, And they ring you up right then. And that prevents it. But no, they're not going to do that. Then I heard where Walgreens had lost all this money because they had locked up their supplements. Well, I'm telling you, people don't like it because the stuff is locked up. The innocent people. And that's who buys. So my thing is, I'm going to go to the drugstore. I don't care if it costs more. I'm going to the drugstore. I'm going to Target as long as it's not locked up. I'm going to Ulta, Amazon. And yes, I know I could order online from Walmart. But still, there's sometimes I want to see it in person. Especially a lipstick. And I buy a lot of lipsticks from Walmart. Well, they just lost a sale, is all I can say. They just lost a sale. Because the next thing you know, they'll be locking up the vegetables. They'll be locking up the cans of soup, the candy, whatever. I mean, why don't they just say they want you to order everything offline and let no more stores be out here? Just go ahead and say that. Get it over with. All right, I've bitched enough. Sorry, I said the B word. Oh well. Gotta go. Love you. Bye. Be careful today. Stay warm. Love you. Bye.